On our way to Cork to the Rmpr live event. Say hi, Saoirse, will you? Come on, I'll get her to come into it later. Right, it's gone. No. So yeah, it would take the two of us to get on the wrong fucking train. We got off at Mellow and got on the train to Dublin.
How you doing? I'm asking the camera how you're doing.
Yeah, the camera can't reply, but
it can't, but your lovely viewers might be able to in the comment section below.
Yeah, and I'll record him doing his thing later. So. Hi Neil, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Put on the crown.
It's fab. Show me. Ooh, that's so Nima.
These guys are half price. There's no much
How are you?
First ever Rmpr Live. Are we excited? I have to say, you all look absolutely massive. Absolutely beautiful. Have we travelled from afar? Anyone from Cork? Belfast? Two of you. Hi, how are you? Welcome. Anyone from Dublin? Did you get the train this morning? You drove? No drinking for you then, is it? Good. But Rmpr is established early 2017 by the one and only Mr. Nathan Adams, who is Belfast born but lived his life here in Cork. He started off as a model and saw a niche in the market, and that's where the marketing and brand and management agency came to life, looking after brands such as Miss Pap, Be Perfect, Daniel Wellington, Roosters Piri Piri, to name but a few. With over 200, how do you do it? 200 influencers on your books, some of which we'll be lucky to meet today. Are we excited to meet some of our influencers today? Any in particular? Mitchell. Any fans of Mitchell in the audience? Any fans of Ellie Kelly in the audience? The O'Donnell sisters? Well, you'll just have to wait. Not just the beauty and fashion side, Nathan and his team have been directors of Houseworks and Techworks Festival, coming into their second year of domination in the festival scene here in Ireland. Anyone ever been? Have we been? You're pretending now. I've seen all your festival gear. You're liars. Absolute liars. And all this from somebody at just the tender age of 24 who didn't even finish his leaving cert. Ladies and gentlemen, to kick off Rmpr Live, please put your hands together for Nathan Adams!
So basically, kicking off today, I want to first of all thank all of the sponsors in the goodie bags. I want to thank everybody for coming, and I want to thank all of the lovely stands for getting involved as well. So I suppose I started Rmpr agency with the goal to one day own one of the biggest marketing and event agencies, and it's safe to say that we're slowly and surely getting closer and closer to reaching that goal. You know, we've worked with the likes of Ellie Kelly, who's going to be here today. We launched product collaborations, we've done Miss Pap collections, and it's just going strength to strength. So one of the things for me, starting out in the industry, the main thing for me was networking. So getting to know everybody within the industry that I wanted to conquer. And networking is key. So for everybody here today, I want everybody to mix with one another. There's no point in being stuck up and not wanting to talk to the people next to you. Excuse my French, but But you know, like the more people you get to know within the industry, the more you're going to be involved in the industry, I suppose. And today as well with the questions and Ellie Kelly and stuff like that, the O'Donnells, Mitchell, ask them whatever you want as long as it's not about too much about their personal life. And yeah, so I just want to say thank you to everybody for coming, and I hope you all have a good day. We're going to start off by bringing on the micro-influencer panel, and we're going to do a Q&A and a live show with them, and Paul's going to take over.
Yeah, we ready to go now?
Thank you.
Just James, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, Jake Meehan. Following that, Miriam Mullen. Next up, Miss Charlene Murphy. And Jada McCann.
To Nathan in our Rmpr agency down here. I love being at home. I love being in Ireland. I'm proud to work for an Irish brand, for someone who I've known for a long time. And I think that it's it's a bit of a full circle for me. I'm happy to be at home. I'm happy to work for Bren, and I'm taking a company. I'm not taking a company solely, the team is, but from small to to the big time. And this year, for Be Perfect, is insane. The products we have coming out will blow you away. Honestly,
I think we're talking about that a little bit later on. I think we are talking about some products. Yeah, perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Just James.
Thank you.
Next up, all the way from Cork at the ripe age of 20 years of age, it's Jake Meehan. Now, I can't really talk about, as a child, because you are still a child. But you've done so well. Like, you're sitting on a panel, you're sitting in front of a room of, 300 to 400 people. Where did it start for you? Where did that love for makeup come? Where did the love...
A bit of pocket money, I was like, I might as well go in and buy a foundation. So I did, and it was an awful Rimmel Stay Matte one, and I just practiced and took it from there. And
Last but not least, Miss Jada McCann, everybody! So, Jada, you're 23 years of age.
I am.
You're from Greystones in County Wicklow.
I am.
You're beauty and well-living.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am.
And I'm just going to go right in with it. You're currently living with a rare form of cancer known as PCOMA.
Yeah.
And it's stage 4, and you've been told that it's incurable.
Yes.
How do you... I'm dumbfounded. I'm absolutely dumbfounded. How do you get up every day with the positive energy that you have?
Sometimes I don't. I think that's important to say. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I don't, but I mainly do it and keep going and pick myself up every time for the likes of my boyfriend, my mum, my dad, my doggies, because they have to watch me go through it, and I think if I can make it, I know it's funny, people always think with cancer that you worry more about yourself, but you don't. You worry about everybody else around you. So for me, it's I just want to keep them strong. I want them to think that I'm okay, and them not to worry, and them to have a nice day. So that kind of motivates me when I fall down. I don't have stage 4 cancer. I'm lying, because I didn't do chemo. So if you don't do chemo, you don't have cancer, apparently. So apparently me going around on all these trial drugs is like me just living a lie for the sake of social media. So I actually was really rude, and I wrote back. I was I just went through it, and I was like, if you'd been following for any length of time, you'd know X, Y, and Z. And then at the end, I just went, no, F off. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, it got a bit of...
I don't think anyone would give out if you told somebody to F off.
Single part of the hair shaft and the cuticle, making the style, whether it's straightening or curling, staying for definitely 48 hours longer. In my salon, we can't style without these.
212, 212, welcome back everybody! No. We're about to hit main event. I need full support. How are we feeling, everybody? Are we ready to meet our mega major panel for the day?
Yeah.
Are we excited? Who are we dying to meet? A mixed bag. Okay, without further ado, welcome to RMPR Live 2019. I'll give to you your panel! First up, Miss Ellie Kelly! Next up, Mitchell! And last but not least, the O'Donnell sisters!
Internet boys doing hella talking. We're talking shit when my fellas walked in like they're on a period or your
Hi guys. Hello. Give these guys a round of applause. Thank you, Sean, that's perfect. I miss you! Perfect stuff kind of came about. You started with Be Perfect, and because you couldn't even talk. We were here last year, and you wouldn't even tell me what the product was. I was like, come on, tell us. A few drinks in, you were like, no.
Yeah.
And the lip kit was launched and became, the biggest thing to ever hit
that
the brand.
That was massive. That was crazy for me. When Nathan got in touch with me first, I was still living in Toronto at the time, actually.
Yeah.
So he got in touch with me in January last year, and at that time I'd been home once to surprise my dad for his birthday. The video still makes me want to cry every time I see it.
Makes me cry.
Oh, it breaks my heart. But jumped out of the box, whatever. And at that stage, I had no plans on coming home. Me and Connor had our life over in Toronto. And Nathan Adams did not leave me alone.
How
It was just like, come home. And he kind of pitched it to me about Be Perfect.
Are you have a product coming out?
No, I have a product coming out on my own.
Okay.
With Be Perfect again.
Can you wait, no, don't wait, give it. Can you tell us what it is?
No, God no.
Oh, of course.
Absolutely not. It's coming out very soon though. We've been working on it a while, and it's something that I wanted to do, and then I have different work with Be Perfect again, but it's with the O'Donnells, and I'm excited about it. And lots of journeys and lots of trips and
Yeah. Okay.
Weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Ellie Kelly. Mitchell, I'm coming to you next.
Okay, hi.
First of all, it's lovely to meet you. I feel like I am like fully in the presence of greatness. Like I went up to meet them upstairs and I couldn't even look them in the eye. I was like, hi, nice to meet you.
Oh my god.
Do you get that a lot? Do you get that everywhere you go, that people are, because you're a force to be reckoned with. You're a handsome guy. You're only 19 years of age.
20. I'm 20.
You're 20 now.
I'm older now, guys. I'm an adult.
Here,
Yeah.
31 years of age. No, you're not. With close to 1 million followers. Do you know your own force? Like, do you know what you bring to the table when it comes to this industry?
So that's a really good question, actually. I think it's I kind of do know my force, and I think as an artist and as someone as a businessman as well, you've got to know your own force. But it's also really good to not know it too much, if you know what I mean. Like, you need to go about it the right way. So I think a lot of people do sort of get a bit shy when they meet me, but I'm just so easygoing. I'm so like, whatever, give me a hug, blah blah blah. So I think as soon as people meet me, that shyness kind of disappears. But yeah, I guess I do know, but there's just ways to approach it, I think.
So 20 years of age. So how did it begin, and when did it begin, and where did it begin? Because I know everybody wants to have even a snippet of your success or even a snippet of your information, but where did it begin for you?
So for me, I've always loved create. I've always been a creative person, and I think most people that do makeup always have that kind of in them to start with. So I did art in school, like how quite a few people start. And I remember one time I did an art project for my friend, and she asked me to shave my eyebrows off. And I was like, okay, I don't know why, don't ask. But yeah, I did it, and eventually I then started drawing my eyebrows on, very badly. If anyone remembers them eyebrows, yeah, you're an OG, you're a real one.
I think we've all drawn our eyebrows on badly, haven't we, girls?
Yeah. At some point, we all have.
Distant cousins, not even sisters.
Oh no, they weren't even related by any means. Just like people on YouTube, which isn't really my avenue, so I thought it'll kind of just be like a portfolio, like that kind of thing. And I still look at it, I'll still look at my Instagram like that to this day, because I think the moment that I start looking at it as a job sometimes, that's when it gets stressful. Yeah, it gets a lot, and it can almost get to your head a little bit. So my Instagram to me is just to share my art, and the work kind of comes with it, I guess, yeah.
And again, like I asked Ellie there, everyone in this room is dying to gain a bit of what you have. What would be your tips and advice to if somebody completely starting off in this industry? Like, what would you say to somebody? We've heard the be original, and we've heard that from all our influencers today as well. Everyone said, be yourself, be original, and don't fake it. Anything you could give us?
This one thing that I always say to everyone is be nice. That's the easiest thing you can do. Treat the person that cleans the room the same person as that's paying you. Nobody's different. We're all equal. Even though we might have different job titles and stuff like that. So I think that's one thing. Leave good impressions with people, and people will always want you back. And that's honestly one of my favourite compliments that I get when someone says, "Oh my God, you're so humble, you're so nice." That honestly makes me feel really good inside, because I think I've made someone feel good about themselves and complimented them, and I think that's really one thing that sticks with people when you really sort of explain to them how amazing they are themselves. So I think that's really one thing you can do.
Do you take time to switch off? Do you take time to switch off?
No, I don't. I'll be honest, I'm so full, I just don't, I don't really like to stop.
Yeah.
No, actually that's a lie. I had a sleep in the room about 2 hours ago. So that was when I'm stopping, I'm sleeping, that's it. But I just think I'm young, I can keep going, and then when I'm a bit more successful maybe, then I can stop. But I've just got so many things that I want to accomplish that I don't want to stop yet. I don't need to stop yet. So just good intentions always show. So I think rather than thinking about what friends you can make in the industry, think of what impact you can have on other people in the industry, and I think that will most of the time work. It's worked for me, I think, anyway.
And can we just talk to the two of you about the Jeffree Star moment? Was that like, what was that like? What is Jeffree like as a person?
Jeffree. Yeah,
but his bum. Thank you, Ellie.
Wow.
But you know him so personally, like.
Yeah, it's really weird to know him that personally, if I'm being honest, because I've been following him for years, just like everyone else has. But I remember the first time he actually followed me, and I didn't know that he followed me. And my friend messaged me, and she was like, "Oh, you do know Jeffree Star follows you?" I was like, I couldn't even breathe. So at that point, I think I messaged him, and I was like, right, I'll just message him and say thank you, because he'd liked a few of my posts and stuff like that. So I said thank you, and then eventually we ended up getting into a chat about me going round to his house and filming. Oh my God! Wow. So yeah, then we filmed, and it's kind of it started off as kind of like a friendship, not even just a friendship, just to go and do his makeup, like almost like a client. But now I'm really blessed to say that he's a friend, and we've got a lot of fun things coming up. Yeah.
I was just about to teasing the room there. That was my final question in this interview: is what's next for Mitchell?
Okay, so there's a few more collabs this year.
Is there anything you can give us? We won't say a thing, I promise.
Okay, I'm sure I can. I'm my own boss, I'll tell you. So I've got obviously something with P. Louise, which I'm sure you guys, if you don't know her, why. So yeah, we've got a collab with P. Louise coming up. All I can say is you're gonna love it. That's all I'll say. And then later on in the year, I've got something coming out with another brand, which I really can't say because I don't want to get sued. And then
go on. We won't say it.
And then I've actually got something coming up with Jeffree as well in the UK. So that should be really fun. Yeah.
You and Jeffree will be in the UK.
Yeah.
Is it a tour?
Maybe.
Okay, maybe. But can we all agree that if you do a tour...
yeah, Dublin as well. Yeah.
Dublin?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are going to bring the tour here?
Yeah, of course.
Maybe we can talk to Nathan, who may be able to bring it to Cork as well, maybe, possibly, yeah? Is that something we'd all see?
Yeah!
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, for the moment, give it up for Mitchell!
Thank you.
This is
This is ladies and gentlemen, the O'Donnell sisters! So girls, I love this. This is cozy and comfy. Great.
I think I'm squashing you. Do you want to move on? Do you want to join in? Sorry.
All the phones out straight away. So
So we got in contact with just a couple of brands who said, if we send you like an outfit, would you post it on your Instagram? So we were freaking out. We were like,
at the
oh my
time,
God,
it was like free clothes. It was
we were
amazing,
out.
literally amazing.
So they'd send us like some free clothes and we'd take pictures, and then obviously over time it just grew and grew and grew to the point that we were like,
it was our full-time
this
career.
is our full-time job now. Like it was mental, like it was really unexpected.
Yeah.
Really unexpected.
And is it a comfortable position for you to be in? You're obviously okay. You've been doing it from a young age, so taking the pictures and stuff like that. So do you thrive on opportunity, or do you thrive on the beauty, or what really drives you in this industry to keep going and to keep kind of building the O'Donnell brand?
Well, the thing is, it's our passion. Like we absolutely love doing what we do. Family, isn't bounce off each other. We're family, so you can never compete with family. You know, we push each other, and we'll be there till the very end. Yeah, pushing each other.
What advice would you give to somebody who was looking to start out in that fashion influencing lifestyle? What would you say?
What, to start out from scratch?
From absolute scratch.
Be yourself 100%. And to never, ever give up. You've got to be consistent. Like, consistency is key, 100%. You have to literally put everything into it and believe in yourself.
Say hi to everyone.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for a great adventure.
No bother. Thank you.
Hey guys, so I never actually got to vlog when I came home yesterday evening because I was absolutely shattered, but this is the end of the vlog and I hope you enjoyed watching it. We had a great day. Lineup was unreal, as you can see. So yeah, I'll see you in my next vlog and thanks very much for watching. Mwah.